Hey everyone.
This is T3M.
This is a fucking review!
Oh my god, this
Oh
movie.
god. Okay, so we just finished watching Death Note, the Netflix movie. Lordy Jesus.
Okay, so
Where should we start?
First of all, let's start at our expectations. We went in this having very low expectations.
very low. Very, very low.
Usually I don't like movies that go from cartoon to, or like animated series to a movie. The only other movies I like that are like the Scooby-Doo movies.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, man, Scooby-Doo. Oh, I'm gonna get like
Oh, we can only have
copyrighted.
30 seconds of that song or we get copyrighted.
Oh. So, yeah, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised.
We were all surprised.
Like, it didn't go by the original plotline at all, but it was still a good story. Like, it had some really good writing in there, too.
They Americanized it.
It was basically American version of Death Note. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, last time we had a format, and I didn't really have the, like,
This
things.
dumbass forgot to print out the notes.
I had to print I had to print out notes.
Who needs notes to watch a movie? What is
Last
this,
time
school?
we
started
started
off
with
with-
setting, yeah.
we did. I thought it was characters.
No, characters was
No,
setting.
no, characters is second.
And setting, it was normal.
It was in Seattle.
where-
Wasn't it? I'm
What city were we in?
pretty sure it was Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle, not Kanto.
I hate
But for
you.
some reason they started in Japan, like L and Watari started
Watari.
in Japan.
Also known as Hanzo.
Yeah, Hanzo plays
Oh my God.
Watari.
I think this is our second Overwatch reference in both of our videos.
Obsessions.
I
are
think
real.
I think we should really just get an Overwatch reference in each video. See what we can do.
Oh lordy.
Like the actor who plays Watari, same actor who voices Hanzo.
What the hell did you do?
Spilled. The floodgates were open. But anyways, the
took a
settings
piss.
were like normal. Like it was decent. Like it wasn't anything amazing. It's just the city. That's what it is.
City of Seattle.
The characters. Oh my. Okay. So the best character.
Wait! So, in the anime,
Okay.
Light's last name is Yagami.
No!
In the movie, his name is Light Turner.
Not a fan.
So there's that, and then we got Mia.
What the fuck was Mia? Oh, it was the girlfriend that went like berserk.
I'm pretty sure Mia was supposed to be their representation of Misa Misa.
But it was so
Misa wasn't Death
weird.
Note though. She wasn't Death Note. She was just like
She became
Hippocratic cunt.
a second Kira, but like Light was like, no, stop, please.
no, stop, please.
and the Kira, you the bitch. I am control now.
And
I
this-
am the captain
What
now.
she was like a model who like fell in love with Kira
In the anime.
in the
No,
anime.
yeah, she was.
And in this, she was just like, "Yo, what's up, random high schooler? You look emo. How about I
she
hang
was-
out with you?"
She was a cheerleader, and then
who smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, and then he was sitting watching a basketball game, and he was just sitting there, and then he
No,
she
wait,
noticed.
wait.
Stop losing.
He goes to help this girl because she's like getting bullied, and he gets socked in the fucking face. And he gets detention for getting socked in the face. No, but he actually got a detention for doing other kids' homework because apparently he's like a genius. You know what I mean?
What?
And-
He's like,
He was a
If
little
He's supposed to be a
stupid.
genius, but he had some really dumb decisions sometimes.
Except for that top hat decision that you dissed
Oh,
at
yes.
first.
Yes.
Okay, but anyways, he gets detention, and this is where he meets Ryuk, and he sees Ryuk, and when Ryuk turns around, let me imitate the scream.
no, please.
He screams like a little bitch.
He screams at
Backs
the top.
into a shelf and falls over.
He screams at the top of his lungs, and then he runs to the door, and the door closes on him, and he continues to scream at the top.
No,
of his
no,
lungs.
no, he stops screaming for a second. He just goes, wait. Oh yeah, that's what I was screaming about.
God.
But really, the characters, like they were good.
They had good development.
It had good development. It's just not the characters that you remember from the anime. They
Or
were
what
not-
you were used to.
Yeah, they're just like different. It's almost like watching the movie, but with a different plot line together. It would be like way better if they just used new characters and not used Light and
Yeah, honestly,
Ryu.
I don't know if they could have done that though. Like, cause if they would basically need to
It would basically
get
be like
the
a sequel.
rights for it, and no, not really a sequel, but like if they didn't have the rights to it, they could have been like
Well, of course they had-
stealing.
Well, they
They had the
they made a
rights to
partnership.
make Death Note, but
Yeah.
like they didn't make Death Note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they could legally just make like a spin-off or something.
Yeah.
Where Ryuk is. Let's make Ryuk the main character.
You know, that would actually be cool. Like learning like the Shinigami realm would be cool.
Yeah.
But besides that point, because that
Lady
has
titty.
nothing. Basically, what we're trying to say is it was almost nothing like the original show.
But it
But
was still good.
It was still
It
good.
was still good.
Because the plot line was way off and different, but it was still decent, and the characters were still pretty good too. Especially Ryuk.
Oh my God, William
Ryuk-
Dafoe.
Oh,
William
he
Dafoe.
he was more of a dick than like funny in this one. But
But
the,
he still had his moments.
the voice actor. Oh my god. I don't know what you're showing me. Hold on. Let me after this.
It's the esports.
Oh, neat. But Death Note.
Another note.
Hanzo. We already talked about Hanzo.
Talked about Hanzo.
Talked about Hanzo. L.
L is black.
L is not supposed to be black. And
yeah.
also, you know,
Like I said,
blacks.
they Americanized. Like they like cause like everyone in Japan is white.
Yeah.
Let's just
Well...
Like-
Also,
90%.
Also in the anime, he was like trained in like martial arts and stuff. And in the movie, he couldn't defend himself at all.
Yeah.
Could you like not?
And like when like I know they were trying to get like the awkward feel that like because L's pretty like awkward looking, but when L talks in the show, he's like really confident with what he's talking. When L talks in the movie, they still try to portray the awkwardness, which makes him sound really cringy at times. Because he'll like try to say like these really badass things like he does in the show, and it just comes off like he's like he's talking to a mic and he's like, as Akira, it turns out that I did all this research and now you kind of fucked over.
Also, when Hanzo was about to or when Hanzo was being bossed
Spoilers, by the
around-
way.
Oh yeah, no shit. Hanzo was being controlled by Light, and Mr. L dude went all boom boom and insane, and you could see him like looks like he has like Parkinson's and shit like that, and he just starts shaking like a goddamn madman.
Oh my god. Ugh, I just
Especially
had
the
a
scene
muddy
with the
bug.
phone where he just goes,
Anytime he has a phone. He doesn't do the thing that L does in the show where like
Yeah,
holds it with
he,
his
like, holds it
fingers.
with his fingers.
Anytime he has a phone, he like grasps the top cup and holds it to his ear, and when he's done, he slams down with a mighty slam.
He slams that shit like he's hammering down.
Stop.
Okay, so the music.
I like the music.
The music was
The
pretty
music was good.
moderate.
moderate.
I like the music. The music was good.
The song where Mia was like, falling to her death. That could have been right, you go back and take you go fuck
The
yourself.
songs, the score was pretty decent. The songs themselves, some of them actually like fit the scene
Yeah.
really well, and it made you start getting like thinking, and it was like foreshadowing. And let me say, like, foreshadowing was really big in this movie.
Like they had an apple in one of the first scenes, and
Like, you saw the apple, you knew Ryuk was going to be there.
Ryu Agataki.
Stop.
Too many references.
But yeah, the foreshadowing's role was like really huge. It has really good foreshadowing. It was good. It was actually pretty decent. I'm just saying I went into this with low expectations. We all did.
I heard really shitty things about this movie, so I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be shit.
Like they probably said it was really bad because they were expecting Death Note. This was not
This
by any
was-
chance.
yeah,
This was not Death
American.
Note.
Wait, like
This was American Death Note. Yeah.
back to like animation in the movies. You know, it's interesting to me because sometimes when animators have to go into like realistic movie format, it's hard for them because some of the things that you can get away with in cartoons you can't get away with in like a movie.
Let me make a connection. In this movie, it still had the same feel as Death Note. You still got like that fight between L and Light. Like you still got that feeling. Like you still got that urge. Like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? This is what I think's gonna happen. This is what's I'm thinking. You get that urge. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And that's what's kind of like what happens in the show. But let's take an example to another anime that was turned into a movie: Dragon Ball Evolution.
No.
In Dragon Ball, it's about fighting and like people working together and like earning power. In Dragon Ball Evolution, it's about Goku going to high school and Frieza invading.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Frieza anyway. It was Piccolo.
It was Piccolo.
It was Piccolo.
It was
You just
Piccolo.
talk out your ass.
It was Piccolo.
Okay. And so I think it actually like captured the essence of Death Note, but it was not the story of Death Note. Just it's like the same characters, but not.
But not.
If that makes any sense.
But not.
Like if we were grading this on like accuracy, this would be a fucking -1.
Ha!
But we're grading it on the actual movie, so we'll decide that to the end. Next, we're talking about effects. Okay.
The gore.
The gore. The gore was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was like they actually had decent things.
Like say like
The decapitation scenes.
Saw level.
Saw
gore.
level gore.
I would say, I mean, sort of Saw, but not
Like the
Saw.
first scene.
The first one was
The
solid.
decapitation thing, that was totally Saw because, like, you saw the blood splatter.
You could
Yeah.
like you saw like every single piece of his head come off.
And no, like literally, it wasn't even his head. And smack him like in the jaw.
Yeah, it smacked him in the jaw.
So his
His
bottom
jaw like went into his brain,
his bottom jaw was
and his
gone.
head flew up. It was
Yeah.
pretty gruesome. I was surprised.
Yeah, honestly, I was surprised on how well they did the gore. Like, you know, in the Walking Dead series, like on AMC, they do their gore really, really, really well. Like, the zombie bites they have are phenomenal, and just all the injuries they have. Like, when I forgot his name, but gets his head cut off like by the governor. I forgot his name. I know these two weirdos probably don't know it. But I read the comics, so that's I don't really I don't know it by the show. I know it by the comics. And so and his head was cut off, and like they made the effect so well because his head turned into a zombie, and it was just
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about The Walking Dead on now. Well, this is our Walking Dead review.
Well, honestly,
what are the
I'm
special
comparing gore.
I'm joking.
You goddamn commie!
Let's talk about Ryuk. He was actually animated kind of well, even though that most of the time they
Mr. Porcupine?
recycled the clip where he's laughing, where like he like laughs.
The cackle.
They kind of recycled that a lot. Except sometimes it was in the dark where you could only see his eyes, and other times you saw his wrinkly ass face.
It's wrinkly ass
Literally,
face.
I think you saw his face really only once, and it wasn't a time you really should have seen his face.
It was only once, yeah.
Like, there was one time that you could sort of see what he was doing, is he was like sitting at the table, and you could kind of see like how his face kind of looked like the trunk of a tree.
Kind of looked like a porcupine.
Oh yeah, he was
He
definitely
was.
a porcupine.
He was a porcupine.
I think he's like 25% porcupine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those like in this show, it's like spikes. It's supposed to be spikes. It looked like spines.
Yeah, in the show, it comes off like away from his neck, sort of like Jack Skellington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But on this, it was like on his back.
it's like spikes, my dude.
It's his self-defense mechanism. When you attack him, he curls.
When you
into
try
a
to
ball.
write his name in the death note, he attacks you with his spine attack.
he just jumps at you. He's just like,
The world's record is only 2 letters.
Only 2 letters.
"Hey guys, I bet I can get 3.
Evan. No, please, Evan.
You're dead. You wrote why?
No, please stop.
God!
Okay. What other special effects were there?
Yeah, that was it. Oh, the sparks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the Ferris wheel.
Okay. I like the Ferris wheel scene. Like especially.
Yeah, there was a little bit too much sparks in that scene. Kind of made it look like he was jumping away from a firework.
Yeah.
But that's probably what it was, to be
It's
honest.
raining men! Sorry.
No, I also liked it when like how Ryuk was like controlling it, like he had the force. That was actually kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, because when she took the death note, neither of them had control of the death note.
It was all
Ryuk did. Oh, yeah, on another note, Ryuk was way more evil in the movie than he was in
Like, he
anime.
is evil in the
the
anime,
anime,
but
but,
he
like-
does it in, like, a sadistic, more, like, chill way.
I don't think sadistic means what you
Well,
think it
he's,
means.
like, sadistic, like, he likes to see others in pain. So he kind of, like, chills in the background and lets other people destroy themselves.
Yeah.
He sort of does that, but he kind of like...
And he doesn't really comment on it. He just kind of laughs and is kind of like, ha ha.
Humans are
You humans are interesting.
And then in this, he's like, ha ha, you messed up. You fucking suck.
Fucking wiener.
Stop, please. God.
So here's free time talk. We get to talk about anything about the movie.
Got this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Do I sound like I'm on old-time radio?
What?
Okay. Mia!
Mia.
Was she a reanimation of the other...
Misa?
Yeah, Misa.
I think she
Yeah,
was
I-
supposed to be, but
yeah.
she wasn't.
So yes and no.
She was. She
She-
had
she-
like.
the-
she
she
was messed up in the head.
Yeah. She was
She
like
had the same drive, or like the...
yeah.
Poor idea, and every time he's.
That's what I talk, man. Well, like pretty much what Mia was like. What was their take on like Misa? Because like again, it was Americanized.
Yeah.
Could you like not?
And in like America, we do have the models, but in Japan, we do not have those models who stand there like, yeah, kawaii, I let you get my butt raped.
Wait,
What?
Oh, but fuck you!
Stop! No.
Everybody, I don't even
Stop.
care what you're doing.
Stop. Evan,
Even if you're watching this,
Evan, please. no
at the
sponsors.
end,
Evan, no sponsors.
No.
go listen to a song,
No, Evan, please.
All in the Family
No, Evan, please.
by Korn,
God damn it.
and
Stop.
read the lyrics.
Stop.
Sponsored by Korn.
No, we're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
We never will be. Who knows? Maybe, but from now, no.
I like Korn. Not the band. Actually,
Corn
I
on
like,
a cob.
I like corn.
I like.
Stop.
Stop.
Korn.
No, the corn.
Only 30 seconds.
Please, fucking YouTube, don't hang us by the balls. Don't hang us by the balls.
Dude, we are so gonna get copyrighted one time. At least, like,
Oh, we have 3 strikes. We have 3 strikes.
What?
Yeah, it's 3 strikes.
Oh yeah, it's 3
3
strikes.
copyright strikes
3 strikes. Like we can have 3 strikes before
before we get.
die.
I want to die. You know what I stole? I'm kidding.
Can we talk about the movie?
No.
Okay. And
Free time.
yeah, we already said it was free time talk.
Oh shit. No, please stop.
You get attacked by people that are...
No, please.
Let's
Okay, wait. I want to talk about the scene
okay.
where
Hanzo
El.
dies?
No.
Stop.
Okay, well, that's next. You can talk about that next. But I want to talk about the part that had me dead ass when L had like at gunpoint. He had him at gunpoint, and this random worker comes out and then L's like, "Stop! This is Kira. I have him under arrest. I'm with the authorities." This guy picks up like a 2x4 of wood and just slams the shit out of L. And then he's like, "Look, Kira," and then Light's just like, "Yeah." And he just runs away. He just runs away, and that had me dead ass.
I want to know if he had that planned in the book or not.
That's what I want to know. That would have been interesting.
But he didn't say so when he did his
Well,
whole big
yeah,
reveal.
when he was explaining it
Yeah.
was
On his deathbed.
yeah. Well, he didn't die.
We don't know that.
You know what they
So the
had?
sequel-
You know what they had it in?
Oh no.
You know, actually, that what kind of scares me is how that movie was made. It kind of reminded me of like modern day TV shows, which makes me think Netflix is trying to set something up, which makes me feel really scared for what's to come in the future.
Okay.
It makes me
Okay.
very frightened.
Okay. Watery.
Watari was Hanzo.
He was Hanzo Shimada in Overwatch. As we said before,
We found a bunch of other
We
stuff.
like
Wasn't he
Overwatch.
another guy?
Huh?
Wasn't he another guy too? What was the other guy that he was famous
He was in
from?
Cars 2.
he was,
He was
in,
in
he was
Cars.
in Cars 2. I didn't see who he was in Cars 2 though.
I think I know.
My phone wouldn't load, so I couldn't check. But I was sad. I knew he had to die, but I'm sad about how he died, and I like what Ryuk did after he died. So, Light orders him to find out L's name, and he takes too much time in doing so, and a bunch of dudes and like SWAT cars come down.
They were supposed
And-
to protect. They were supposed to find him.
Yeah,
and
they were
protect him.
supposed to find him and protect him, and they asked if his name was Watari, and he says, "I am Watari," and it's like literally specific Hanzo voice. It was pretty great, and then he just gets like shot
Gunned
point
down.
blank. Yeah, he just gets like gunned down like a drug lord or some shit from the mob or whatever, and then L goes insane after that a little bit, and then it's funny because after that, he's talking to Ryuk because he thinks Ryuk did it. And he goes, "You said dealer's choice."
Jesus.
Hey, my name is Paula.
What? What? There's also the top hat.
Oh no!
This guy shitted on. He's like, what is this top hat choice? So pretty much Mia she's like, hey, homecoming, you're wearing this and you're wearing this, and he's like, the fuck, what? No. And then she's like, look in the hat, and then he's like, I have the note in the hat, and he's like, oh. And so cut to homecoming. They're dancing, and then she's like, hey,
Spider-Man shows up.
stop, no. And so
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
I was hella confused for a second.
And so and then she's like, hey, this guy's gonna dance with me, is that okay? This motherfucker takes off his hat, puts it on the other guy, and then he's being followed by police, and then they think that he's him, and then Light can do whatever the fuck he wants, and we were all just like, the fuck, what? He's smart.
That was literally his only intelligent scene.
Except for like the end where he like revealed everything to
He
his
revealed
papa.
everything. His papa.
Puppy!
Stop.
Stop.
No, there was another intelligent scene. What was it?
He had his moments, but he also had his fucking. I don't know what 2 + 2 is. I think at 5.
I think at 5. Okay. There's also the montage where they're killing people. There's this one part.
God.
There's this one part.
That was the worst part about the movie. That montage.
montage of them
A
killing
montage of just everybody
His
dying.
girlfriend got off to them killing.
So they were.
Oh yeah, they had sex to murdering 400 people.
So
That was the worst part about this movie.
no, there was
The
this one part.
sex.
There was this one part. They were in a library, and then he's like in
See a bug.
No, oh God. You want to whip me with your shoe. And they were looking for people, and then she's like, "Are you gonna kill him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill him." And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna kill him?" And they were like about to have it right there, and then he's like, "Wait, no, not right now."
And she was turned off, my dude.
She was turned on and off.
She's like an off and on switch with killing people.
She legit was like about to get it on because somebody said, because Light said like killing. I bet if Light walked up to her and said death, she would strip right there and be like, "Take me, my boy, take me to Pizza Town."
Take me, my guy.
Oh, my dudes, no!
Take me, my guy.
Okay, guys,
Is that all?
it's rating
that all you
time.
wanted
Okay, I guess it's time for our average, my boys. Okay.
Edion.
What?
Alright.
Why am I first? Let's switch it up. How about Dom? You go first.
I went first last time.
No, you didn't. I did.
No, it was Ariane. I gotta go with Ariane on this one.
I was middle. You were last though.
But my rating's the best rating. You know this.
No, you go last. You go first. I mean, go first. Gross. Edion goes last. Edion goes last.
No, Ariane goes first because of that.
No. Edion goes last. Evan goes first. I go middle.
And now you're covering yourself because of my part.
Why would you?
Because we don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. People know. People know what they want to know.
They didn't want to know that.
How do you know that? There's some freaky motherfuckers.
Guys,
out there.
Am giving the Death Note movie of 2017 of realistic movie bullshit things like that and so and such. What was the productions?
What?
I don't know.
Netflix.
Well, no, was it
was
just
Netflix.
Netflix? Was that the
Probably.
only production agency?
I'm pretty
Probably.
sure Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix.
Then-
Netflix just buys out all the companies that want in.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gave it a 5 out of 10.
And why?
5 out of 10.
I'll tell you later.
You must tell us now.
You gotta tell
You
us
must
now.
us
Okay. I gave it a 5 because I really wanted the entire, like, not like the entire, because, you know, obviously you can't fit the entire anime into a movie. But, I wanted them to follow the plot line of the anime, which they clearly did not do.
I mean, they kind of did.
They had
Well,
scenes.
They
but not-
had scenes.
They
from-
had
yeah.
apples.
They had
And they had
apples.
the Death Note.
Yep.
No,
They did not have N.
They had
They
some
did not have
scenes.
N.
They had some scenes. They had the montage.
The montage was not a scene. Well, they had the montage. Just,
They had the
you know,
montage from the
sex in it.
6. Yeah.
They
montage plus
did
sex,
not have
no
Misa
potato chip.
Miso, although they kind of had Misa
They're taking
Misa.
Misa.
It's Misa minus 1 Misa and minus the S.
They also were missing. They were missing 2 Shinigami.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We
They're
did not.
missing 3.
No, wait.
There was the bone lady, the frog man, and then the one guy who has the cape, who I actually really like.
Let's go by names then.
I can't remember their fucking names.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
been so long.
The only 2 that I thought they were missing were N and M. Or M and M's. Haha! I hate myself. Okay, there's that reason. You
Okay,
gotta hurry.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Why?
Well, okay, I was pleasantly surprised. It was much better than any rendition of an like animated show or even video game shows, stuff like that. It was good. I thought it was good.
I
It
agree.
didn't follow the plot line though. Didn't have a lot of stuff.
Agree.
Could have been way better,
Agree.
but there was a lot of things that made it a 6. Edion, go. You have 1 minute.
Okay, so as Dom said, I was pretty much surprised. I'd probably give it a 7. I'd give it a
7? Jesus
I'd give it a
Christ, that's
7.
Why?
high. That's
Yeah,
very high.
Okay, I was okay. Listen, okay. The only thing I wanted from this was to have the same feeling that I had on episode 2
It's just 6.
of the anime.
It's just 6.
That's pretty much what I wanted.
Alright.
Okay.
Our average was 6.
6. I thought it would be 5.5.
What is
6
Nick?
out of 10. 6 out of 10.
I thought it would be 5.5 to be honest.
I was predicting a 4 because, or maybe even a 3 because I had low expectations for the movies.
I was expecting a 3, my boys. Okay, so Evan thought it would be like a 3. I thought it would be a 4. Or like a 3, yeah. What did you think it would be?
I thought it was gonna be a 6.
You thought it was gonna be that
I
good?
thought it was gonna be a 6. Yeah.
You really thought it was gonna be that good?
Yeah. Well,
Thought-
okay,
You
no,
thought
no.
it was gonna be a 6, and it exceeded your expectations to a 7.
to be a 6.
Oh yeah, well, okay, cause like I came in and I was like, okay, I've heard bad shit about it, but I mean, I had low expectations, so it would probably be like at a 5 or some shit. But then I watched it and like I said, I got that feeling of when you showed me the second episode, that feeling of like wanting
Death
to
Note-
wanting more.
Like in Death Note, the first episode is just setup. Second episode is what really hooks you into the show.
And I was hooked.
That scene, that episode was like this movie.
Yeah, and then honestly, like, when you hit the second episode, you don't stop.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a
don't.
continuous.
You just watch until it's over.
Or you die.
Just
Taylor
like,
comes first.
just like Light in the anime. Right on the stairs.
With his weird monkey ass walk.
I think that was probably the best scene in the anime.
No, the best scene was, I'm going to take this potato chip.
And eat it!
That was the one that, you know what, actually my new rating is a 1 because I didn't have that in the
Dude, that would make the average of fucking 4.
Alright,
Okay.
so our average is 6.
Average is 6.
Alrighty, boys. You know what time it is.
It's time to leave the video.
End it.
Fuck off.
You coming?